everyone, and welcome back to another Grainman Explains episode, and today we're going to be talking about all the information that we know so far about the new Premium Edition. Now, first off, we're going to start with one of the new crops, which is actually carrots. So carrots, we actually know now from some fact sheets from Giants that you're going to be able to generally get around 77,000 litres per hectare on the yield. It's going to be around £1,320, euros or dollars to sell per 1,000 litres. The seed per hectare is going to be about 10 litres, so it's not too bad. Growth duration is around 4 months, which you can then start planting in April, from April to July, and you can then harvest between August and November, so that's pretty good. We also found out about a new type of field prep. We're going to be able to use two bits of new equipment called the Grimme GF400 and the GF800 rotary hillers. Now, these are systems which I'm aware of in agriculture that use these kind of hillers to create hills to plant your carrots or potatoes in. But this is going to affect carrots specifically. And if you do this as well as your normal field prep, this will actually act as a full stage of fertilisation. So once you have done this though, you can then use the new Cavernal and Mini Air Nova series, which is a particular type of seeder, as you can see here. I think it's probably a planter because I think the seeds are slightly bigger. But this will then plant the carrot seeds on top of the ridges or the hillers, or the hill that I would call these ridges, but they're hills as well, that you can plant the carrots in. And then once you have got all this done, these two new types of carrot harvesters, which actually I think do beets as well as parsnips. So the first one is the really big one, which is actually the one that I think most people are excited about, which is the 4-row. Now this is the DeWolf Divisie. It's a self-propelled 4-row crop lifting harvester with a discharge elevator though, so you're going to need to have a tractor trailer at the side of it all the time. But I'm going to take a guess this one's going to be pretty damn expensive. So if it is, you could go for its smaller sibling. This is a smaller DeWolf one, so this is actually a single row one. So this one does look pretty good though. We did get a fact sheet about this last week, so I think we may as well run through that. Actually, we did get the fact sheet about this. This one's called the DeWolf GBC harvester. It's £101,000, euros or dollars. It takes 100 horsepower power requirement. It works at 6 miles an hour. It's a single row, like I said, and it's got a 5,500 litre tank on it, and it can do carrots, beets, or as I would call it, beetroot, or parsnips. So that's pretty good. This was actually part of the fact sheets that came out last week. We also got some other ones as well. So we actually got the information about the Fiat 160-90 DT tractor. It's going to cost £92,250, euros or dollars to buy. It's got 160 horsepower power requirement, so it's got a bit of grunt. It's got a manual plus power shift transmission. It can do 24 miles an hour. And it weighs 6.7 tonnes. And then as part of that, they also showed off the new Grainman Puller 450 weeder. This is only £4,000, euros or dollars to buy. It's got a 45 horsepower power requirement. It can do 7 miles an hour, and it's got a 4.5 metre working width, so it's pretty good actually, that is, I must admit. And then finally, as of last week we have the Unia Apollo 16 Premium. It's a manure spreader. It's going to cost £50,000, euros or dollars. It's got 150 horsepower power requirement. It can do 9 miles an hour while it's functioning. It's got a 12 metre spreading width and a 20,000 litre tank as well, so that's pretty good. But this week we've got 3 other types of fact sheets. So this one is the Bednar CS5000. It's actually the tank, the seed tank with a 5,000 litre capacity that goes on the Bednar Terraland TM3000 HT7R Profi subsoiler. So you can subsoil as well as, also you've got some discs at the back as well for chopping, and you can then also plant as well. Both of these have come together as like a 3 metre seeder that can work at 7 miles an hour, so that's pretty good. We also got some information about the Farmat Softer 11 PS disc harrow. Now, this is going to cost £95,000, euros or dollars, 330 horsepower power requirement, 10 mile an hour working speed, 10.5 metre working with, and it weighs 9.2 tons. So that's probably going to need, 330 horsepower on a flat field, I'd say, probably about 350 on a hilly or undulating field. And finally, we got some information on one of the new trailers, the FarmTech DDK 2400 trailer. Now, if anybody follows my series or watches any of my map tours, a trailer with a dolly on is my idea of complete and utter hell. Now, this one is going to weigh 7 tons and have a 28,000 litre capacity. And looks like it can take pretty much every type of crop or different kind of field type, as well as carrots, red beets / beetroot and parsnips. So yeah, should be pretty good. But hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a like, subscribe to the Grainman channel, and I hope to see you again soon. Many thanks.